Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another 5-minute guide. I'm Semiazas and today we'll be taking a look at Malfurion. First of all, let's take a look at his basic skills. His passive is Innervate and grants a friendly hero mana over time. His Q is called Regrowth and heals a friendly hero, merc or minion. His W is Moonfire. It's a short cooldown and low mana cost ability that helps you deal with enemy minions and harass enemy heroes in lane. And finally his E. This is an AoE root and deals damage over time to enemies caught within it. Malfurion is viable on all maps, though I find him to be less helpful on maps where there is a lot of fighting in the early game. Now, Malfurion isn't one of the strongest supports in the game, but he is fairly easy to master and can be a hero you'd want to pick up if you don't have any other supports in your arsenal. Malfurion's strength lies in sustaining your team, keeping them healthy in terms of mana and health. In the laning phase you'd be looking for a lane buddy. Your typical lane buddies are Valla, Jaina, Falstad and even Zagara. These champions spend mana to deal damage, and you can sustain their damage output with your passive. As your first talent you'll want to pick up Conjurer's Pursuit, because you don't want to be conservative in spamming your abilities. Now all of Malfurion's healing is healing over time, so if a friendly hero gets bursted down, your healing doesn't mean anything. This is why, at level 4, you'll be looking to pick up Protective Shield. Protective Shield allows you to deal with burst damage, and it will also give your healing enough time to do its work. On the same level you could choose Healing Ward, but again, this is healing over time and doesn't help you from people getting focused. The only maps where you could consider taking Healing Ward is on Cursed Hollow and Sky Temple. Since you'll be fighting on these fixed spots for the objective, a healing ward can get a lot of healing in, though it's still preferred for someone else to pick it up. At level 7 you'll be looking at Enduring Growth. It increases the duration of your regrowth, and to clarify, your healing per second stays the same. So it will be an increase in your healing output, but it doesn't increase or decrease your healing per second. You could also take Mule on this tier, when playing on a map where the structures are direct targets of the objectives. These maps will be Haunted Mines, Sky Temple and Blackheart's Bay. As stated before, Malfurion is viable on all maps, though as you might have noticed, on some of these maps you are forced into suboptimal talent choices. Try to make these choices on what you think is needed and actively communicate this with your team. The ultimate you'll be looking to pick up is Tranquility. When activating this ability you'll become a giant moving healing ward, which is awesome during team fights. Only pick Twilight Dream if your team has another dedicated healer. But seriously guys, don't pick Twilight Dream as a counter to Illidan, because the enemy team will still stomp you hard. At level 13 you'll be looking to pick up Life Seed, which passively allows you to cast a free regrowth every 15 seconds. Although it's random, it relieves you from a lot of healing pressure, so it's pretty amazing. You can also go with Shrink Ray if your opponent is playing an assassin that tends to jump into your backline. But Life Seed is definitely preferred. On level 16 you can go with Hardened Focus or Tenacious Roots. Both are evenly amazing, though if you went with Shrink Ray I highly advise Hardened Focus. Although your increased ultimate is very strong at level 20, I'd rather go with Storm Shield in the same philosophy why I go for Protective Shield. Your healing is no good when people are dead, so it's better to keep them alive with shields while your healing does its work. Bolt of the Storm is an awesome talent, but in general you should never be in the position where you need to flash out of a fight. Malfurion's strength is to sustain your team with amazing healing, and this talent build emphasizes that. Know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. If you liked this video, give it your thumbs up, and if you want to see more 5-minute guides in the future, please hit that subscribe button. Now I also started streaming recently, so if you want to see me play, click the link down below and follow me on Twitch. Thanks for watching guys, and stay fabulous.